What's it like as no self? Anybody? Yeah.
I conform.
Conform. Yes.
Don't get angry because I'm flexible.
You don't get angry because you're flexible. Yeah.
I have no worries.
You have no worries. Yeah. Yes.
Very calm and mellow.
Very calm, very mellow.
Not what other people want me to be.
Yeah. You're not what other people want you to be. You're just no self, right? Yeah. Oh, yes.
I just picture like this black, and then I see myself as the no self, like this really radiant energy that's connected to everything else. It's really powerful. And like everything's okay.
Everything's okay, and she sees herself as sort of radiant energy that's connected with everything else. Everything's fine, yeah.
I just wanted to go back to the self.
You want to go back to the self. Okay. Yes.
I got, this is the only reality, and I didn't like that, and then I found that amusing.
Oh, this was the only reality and you didn't like it. Yes.
I was thinking sort of open-minded, non-judgmental, wanting to be enveloped.
Wanted to be enveloped, open-minded, non-judgmental. What does the self look like from the no self? When you look back at the self.
I feel great compassion for the self, capital S, as this separate.
She feels great compassion for the self, that separate self. It suffers, doesn't it?
It's really struggling, and it's really from this other space. I feel like I want to take care of it in some way, but part of me wants to say apart from it also.
Part of you wants to just let it be. You know, it suffers and okay, and part of you wants to take care of it, yeah.
There's no self. I cease to exist, so I don't really see the self.
You don't even see the self from here.
It's not even, that's not,
It's not important to you.
I'm not, I don't exist as the no self.
Okay. Yes.
When I look at the self from the no self, it just seems like this hard, compact energy, fighting, struggling, striving, suffering. Very dense and unhappy.
So she says she sees the self as hard, compact energy, fighting, struggling, off by itself. Yes.
I feel one with the sound of the, what is that? Buzz?
The buzz. He feels one with the sound of the mic. I guess that's what that is, isn't it? Yeah. Not different than the sound, yes.
I have no limitations.
No limits, no limits. How big are you as the no self?
Forever.
Forever. What does time mean to you as a no self?
Nothing.
There's no time. Is there a past?
Just the now.
Just the now. Is there a future? No.
Just the present.
Just the present. Is the present okay? Is anything wrong right now?
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Safe.
Safe.
It's like having faith, but you don't know or care what you have faith in.
Huh. He said it's like having faith, but you don't know or care what you have faith in. Yes.
It feels good. It's like there's nothing that has to be done. It's just here.
Feels good, nothing has to be done, it's just right here. Yes.
When I'm no self, I live in the moment. I see and hear and feel and sense, and I am the moment.
You just are everything in this moment. And is there another moment other than this moment? No.
It's the only thing that's ever happened.
Only thing that's ever happened. It's the only thing that ever will happen, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
I have no preferences and nothing
No preferences? What's to prefer?
I have no need for a really cool house.
That cool house just became unnecessary. Yeah.
Not attached to my desires.
Not attached to the self's desires, yeah. Yes.
What is the difference then between the infinite self and the no self?
Is there a
Or
difference?
Well, I don't know, what I keep on hearing to me seems like more like an infinite self than a no self, and it seems to me that in my mind, there's a difference.
That sounds like an interesting idea. Is there, if you're not the self and you're everything else, we can call it no self, we can call it big mind, we can call it the absolute. Doesn't really matter what we call it, it's just not, I think the description over here, the hard little ball of energy that's fighting to survive and struggling to survive. Anything that isn't that
Is everything.
is everything
And nothing.
and nothing. It's complete. It's completely satisfied, nothing to seek, nothing to gain. Yeah.
Also, not everything.
Not everything and not nothing. Whatever we can say almost is a limit, isn't it? I mean, to put a word to it is to try to nail down air, if you will. Yes?
Flawless.
Flawless. Yeah, flawless.
I'm inexpressible because I'm changing. I'm ever new.
Always new, always changing, inexpressible, can't grab it. Okay, now, there's one other voice I'd like to talk to, if you would. It's the voice that transcends and includes both the self and the no-self. Sit with that for a moment. It includes both the self and the no-self. Okay, what's that like? The self that, the voice that transcends and includes both the self and the no-self.
Like oil and water.
Oil and water.
Go together.
Doesn't seem to go together. Okay. Yes.
I got it. I am you.
Uh-huh. You are me. You are separate and you are me. Both at the same time. Yeah.
I am God.
You're
I am
God.
infinite.
And you're also
Me.
just you. At the same time, yeah.
It's a lot like the feeling of being in the self, but lighter and like there's space to breathe.
Like being in the self, but being lighter, there's space to breathe.